When I was told that this particular integration of ChatGPT into Bing will be a reality, and I checked a couple of interesting demos from other creators, I was really fascinated by, hey, how about I jump into this and see how this is going to change the way and my workflow compared to how it's like when it comes to using Google Chrome. And so what I did was, of course, I went on the internet, and or in this case I went on Internet or Explorer or Edge, whatever it's called now, and I was like, you know what, let me just join up the wait list. And hold and behold, I got an email saying that yes indeed I got in now and I'm welcomed to the new Bing. And so now I'm going to see how this is going to look like when it comes to start exploring what this is like compared to, of course, Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. And so it says here that yes, introducing the new Bing, ask real questions, get complete answers, chat and create your in now, ask anything. These are suggestions, of course, and write a rhythm poem, make a big fast car, help me create a trivial question, help me find a pet, and so on. And answers are just the beginning. And looking at all these frequent questions, like for example, what is the new Bing about, and all this stuff, it's going to be interesting to see what are the interesting frequent questions that I can add here to improve this particular software before it's getting out to the main public. So here are other things that it says that you can benefit from it. One is that it says that you can ask questions however you like. Now do a complex search, follow up, make refinements in charts, you will be understood and amazed. And so that is one thing that this chart has to offer. Now in terms of search, it says here that get answers instead of being overwhelmed by options, and that is one of the huge challenge when it comes to just going through the search engine and seeing all the links to different sites rather than just getting me just the summary of that stuff. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to be a game changer to change my workflow in this case. Now Bing looks at search results across the web and summarizes responses to your specific questions and needs. And finally here, when it comes to get creative or get inspired, it says that whether it is an email or meal plan, provide your ideas and prompt, and Bing will write a draft for you to build upon. Crazy, right? So let's see what this has to offer by going to what this is all about. And it says here that of course I have to open Microsoft Edge, and yes, so I will say goodbye to Google Chrome and now welcome to Microsoft Edge, and let's see what Edge has to offer. So now let's go on Bing and see what this has to offer by clicking on it. And here is our interface, and interesting here, quite exciting. It says here that let's go with the following, like the search here is going to be pasting the reasons why osmosis is different from diffusion. And once you click on enter, let's see what we got to offer here by looking at all these results. And it says, oh whoa, on the right side we have the following, which says stop responding, and it says search for osmosis versus diffusion, check. And in here we have different links, of course, and from all these links that I have, you can actually see the summary being typed up right here in terms of it, of course, showing 3 points. And interestingly, there are a lot of cool links, like for example number that takes you to the specific location of that result. And that is really fantastic, because last time when I created a video about ChatGPT, that problem that exists with that interface is that it doesn't tell us where specifically that information is coming from. So this is really a fantastic way to have this type of thing created right here, and you can see more by clicking on it. And of course there are cool images that you can get from this particular information by going to images here. But here there's a chat which you can take these to the chat level. So this here, if you like it or if you don't like it, you can click on it, or to see more, you can copy this information and put it somewhere else so that you can build on it. Now click on see more. We have these suggestions like yes please, no thank you, what is a semi-permeable membrane, as to suggestions, as to more questions that can be created, and then more icons that are going to be provided to you for you to add on to where these informations are coming from. And it's cool as well because it gives you 3 points, mainly one as a general term for osmosis, but specifically for different fields of study, like for example biology, chemistry, and so on. If you want to go on chat and go more into it, you can either click here or you can go on the chat section. So let's chat, let's click on this. And so let's chat here allows you to build more on these particular questions that are created, and it gives you suggestions as to what type of questions that you want to build on from this generated response here. And so this is a new interface here where it is combining the Chat GPT, and which is of course familiar to us, and Bing. And so when you go in and click on semi-permeable membrane, what is it? It will begin searching and giving you results about it, and voila, let's see what we got to offer. Do you have any questions about semi-permeable membrane? And it says that yes, no, thank you. How do I make a semi-permeable membrane? That is a really cool question to ask, I must add, because looking at this is a really great information about semi-permeable membrane, but how can I create semi-permeable membrane in a classroom? Once I have this and I click on enter, let's see what it's going to generate, and maybe it can bring in diverse ways of creating that result. So there are some possible class activities for semi-permeable membrane for grade 8 students. We're going to have 3 suggestions, and these are really fantastic results right here in terms of how you can create such information. And to click on more, you can actually get to where that resource is coming from, that information is coming from, and that is going to be awesome to get that results or build on it to create some great activities right here. So well, thank you. Now another one that came into play is concerning building a specific template for sending emails. So let's say I want to send a teacher an email concerning these 3 points for this particular experiment about testing semi-permeable membrane. And so to do that, all we do is just, let's say, create. That's good. And so let's click on enter and let's see what it's going to create here. And so here are possible email information. So you have the dear teacher, I hope this is going to be exciting and stuff like that. Gives you some interesting point ideas about the 3 point. You can find more details about this activity. I would like to hear from you. Thank you for your time, attention. And this is awesome. It actually gives you the subject of the email. Whoa. And so from there you can actually go on your Outlook, and voila, you'll be able to get all those and transform it to every way you want, adding the subject, putting it to the right teacher email list that you want to send it to, and dear teacher, this is the body of your letter, and then sincerely your name, and you're good to go. This is cool as well because I use teachers.com to get information, resources that you implement in my classroom. And so this is fantastic here to see that being recognized by Bing. And so incredible stuff right here, incredible indeed. Now let's say we want to gather suggested images for osmosis and diffusion. So let's say what we got to offer here with providing images. Sorry, but I cannot provide images illustration in this chat. However, I can give you a brief explanation of osmosis and diffusion. You know what? It doesn't tell us the reason why it cannot. So most likely it is because of copyright issues. That is one that I can think of, or two, the software cannot generate images yet. So that is one thing that I can put in the feedback as to more reason why. Awesome stuff right here. Awesome stuff right here. So let's know your thought about the use of this new Bing and ChatGPT integration into Bing, and has it changed your experience, or is it going to change your experience on Google Chrome? And Bard integration to Google Chrome, would that make you to switch back from Bing to Google Chrome? Let me know your thought about this in the comment section down below. All the way, thanks for following me through this. See you on the next one. Stay smart as always, and believe in yourselves.